The state of California aims to have 8 million electric vehicles on the road by the year 2030. But is it really cheaper to drive a so-called EV rather than a gasoline vehicle?
CBS 8's David Gottfredson did a side-by-side comparison using the current gas prices here in San Diego.
It's a 2019. It's the electric version of the Fiat 500. And it's just a little car to scoot around town in.
CBS 8's art director Brian Hall drives an all-electric vehicle, and he does not have rooftop solar.
If we had solar, it would be almost free to drive.
First, he charged his electric vehicle's battery to 100%.
It's just a normal plug in your wall.
Then we asked him to drive exactly 10 miles.
10 miles. Here we go.
Now, because Brian owns an electric vehicle, SDG&E gives him a special rate for charging the vehicle after midnight.
Because I charge at night after midnight, I get a special time of day rate, which is under 20 cents per kilowatt hour.
But for this test, we're going to assume that Brian does not charge after midnight and use the average San Diego County electricity rate of 36.5 cents per kilowatt hour. After Brian drives 10 miles, he recharges his car to 100%. It takes 2.88 hours to charge the vehicle, and we multiply that by the average rate of 36.5 cents per hour.
To top up my car after driving 10 miles, $1.05.
10 miles costs $1.05 for the electric vehicle. Now I'm filling up this 2018 Hyundai Kona at the gas station, topping it off, and we're going to see how much it costs to drive 10 miles. Okay, we're off for our 10-mile drive, and I'm really glad I have you here because I wanted to mention something about electric vehicles. Over the next 8 years, San Diego County is going to need more than 100,000 new electric vehicle charging stations at a cost of more than $1 billion. And there's a big debate over whether SDG&E ratepayers are going to have to foot the bill for some of those installations. Are they going to do it the old school way of charging SDG&E ratepayers, where SDG&E applies for a reimbursement of the capital costs of all those charging stations and it shows up in your bill? Or are they going to take bids from private companies and let the private sector take over ownership and maintenance of those new charging stations? $1 billion is a lot of money, so you can see why there's a huge debate over whether ratepayers are going to have to foot the bill for those huge expenses. But I digress. Let's get back to our car-to-car challenge. The price of gas at this pump is $4.39 per gallon. After 10 miles of driving, it takes a little bit more than a half gallon of gas, costing $2.54. That's more than twice as much as Brian paid to charge his car after driving the same mileage, which again was $1.05. So yes, we can say driving an electric car is cheaper than driving a gas car. And of course, the electric vehicle produces zero emissions. David Gottfredson, CBS 8.